about the K's Fab hair that I'm wearing right now. I have in about 3.5 bundles of their Brazilian straight, all in inches 24, and I have a matching lace frontal. I don't remember the inch of this frontal, so I will leave it in the description box below if you guys are interested. So I created this wig myself. It has an elastic band on it, and I have used the bold hold. Yes, I actually used an adhesive that is not got to be glue gel. I just bought this before Christmas and it came like on Christmas Eve, so I was really surprised. And I used this, as you guys can see in the previous clips of me actually using it to apply my frontal. This is day 2 and this wig is not going anywhere. I've been sleeping in this wig. I haven't been tying up my edges like I should, which is one of the main, reasons of longevity when it comes to applying adhesive on your frontals. However, even with me not wrapping a scarf around my edges, my lace has not been lifting, which I'm so happy because I really want security with my lace frontal wigs. I don't really care for the glueless method and taking it off every day. I like for mine to be set in place at all times. So I'm really liking it so far. One thing I can say about this is that you definitely want to buy the remover on the website when you purchase this, because it's supposedly no odor, humidity resistant for oily skin. I'm an oily girl, and it is waterproof, so you can wash your face with this frontal and not have to worry about your frontal about to lift off into oblivion, because it does not remove with water. I believe that the remover that you can purchase off of the website is an oil-based remover, so I feel like oil is this adhesive's weakness. So try to avoid oil while using this if you are going to purchase this product. However, the hair that I'm wearing, I did dye it blue black. You guys saw it in the previous clips as well. I used the Dark and Lovely midnight blue hair color. I'm not really sure if I see a lot of blue going on, but I definitely do see a lot of black. So I've been wearing this hair for about a week now, and I've already washed it one time, and I can say, as far as cons with this hair was tangling when I wore it after I dyed it, but after I washed the hair I saw a lot of dye rinse out, so I feel like I didn't do a good job at rinsing all of the dye out the first time around, which contributed to it tangling, because now like I'm rocking it, okay? Like, you see, this hair is like butter, 24 inches. I'm 5'2.5", so it comes right past my hips. And then I'm gonna turn around. It's coming right in my crack. That's not an appropriate way to say it, but clearly you can see how long it is. The lace frontal, let me get up in here so you can see. Do you see that? Hold on, let me get closer. Do you see that? Do you see that? Oh, I know you see it. I know you don't see the lace. You don't. And if you do, you're legally blind. But I can honestly say that this adhesive has really changed my life, because I'm never going to use Got To Be Glue gel again unless I really purposely want a frontal that I can remove super easily. But I really look for security and stability when it comes to my frontal wigs, like I just said before. So the Bold Hold Lace Cream gets an A++ for me so far. I will come back and show you guys how I remove the frontal with the remover that I bought off of the website as well. But besides that, the frontal that I'm wearing right now is from K's Fab Hair as well. I bleached the knots with the BW2 powder and 40 volume developer, and the hair on the frontal was actually pre-plucked, which I'm so thankful for, because if you guys have been following me for a long time, since I started frontals, I've always said I hate plucking frontals, and I commend a lot of people that do it with perfection and have the time to do such a tedious task, because I really hate plucking frontals. It's something I really feel like I need to get more adjusted to, for the simple fact that it completely changes the whole look of your wig, especially if you have a frontal that's not customized and super dense. It's going to look super wiggy. However, if you take your time to pluck it out, it's gonna really benefit you in the natural looking, aspects of your wig. But I'm thankful that it already came pre-plucked, so I didn't have to do all of that extra stuff. So I really, 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 really like this hair. Like, I love this hair. I love this wig. Like I said, I've only been wearing the hair for about a week now. The shedding is not bad at all. I will get like at least 3 strands a day, but as far as like massive shedding, leaving a trail with me everywhere I follow, no, that doesn't really happen. I don't experience any types of matting in the nape of my neck, which is also a plus because since this is very long hair has a tendency to be able to bunch up in the nape of the neck, and I really haven't experienced an issue like that, so I'm happy about that. And for this hair to be 24 inches, a lot of hair came in the bundle. So when I made the wig, I doubled the first track. I doubled the first bundle at the bottom, and then I singled the other two. And I actually got away with using 3 bundles and not using a whole 4. However, after I made the wig, I did go back in between some sparse or gaps in the back, and I added some tracks. And I do that more so to portion the hair out because there are times where I would make a wig and I would be too confident that I have enough hair, and I ended up running out of hair. So I made sure that I spaced it out enough so that, for instance, if I had enough hair left over, I could go back and fill in those sparse areas, which I did because this hair is actually super full. It's not thin at all. Root to tip is full. So that's really what I like. And then it's jet black. So who does not like long, full black hair? Because I know I do. Okay, so just now I was on my Snapchat and I asked everybody that follows me to ask me a few questions that they wanted me to answer for this hair review. Since this is an initial review and I don't have a lot of detailed information to give, I was presented with a few questions, and one of them was, how is the frontal while it is pre-plucked? Since this is a pre-plucked frontal, I didn't have to do any work. I have not picked up any tweezers to tweeze anything. I can honestly say that I really, really like the way that this frontal is plucked. It's not over plucked to the point where it can go bald at any given moment. It's still a full hairline, but a lot of the density has been taken out around, the perimeter of the frontal. And I like it because, number one, as I wear the wig a little more often, I don't have to really worry about, oh, I'm gonna lose a lot more hair and it's gonna start looking bald, because it's not over plucked. So I feel like that was one of the biggest things. And another question I got was, how easy was the hair to sew onto the cap? The wefts were super flexible and super easy to put my needle through. I did the fold over method and my wig is super flat, so the wefts are actually constructed very nicely. They're not stiff, they're not too dense, and it was just easy for me to make a very flat wig, as you can see. So if you guys didn't know, I was sent this hair to review from K's Fab Hair, but at the same time, I still do want to keep it transparent to let you guys know about the pricing of this hair. So like I said before, I have in 4 bundles of 24 inches, and their 24-inch bundles of Brazilian straight are priced at $125 per bundle. Now, I say that to keep it transparent because, a lot of people are on a budget when it comes to purchasing hair. You don't have to get this hair is very, very long, especially on me because it's all the way down here. But the bundles start at $75, and I believe that starts at a 16-inch, and I believe an 18-inch is, actually, I'm gonna verify that right now. So 14 inches, which is $75, 16 is $85, 18 is $95, 20 is $105, 22 inches is $115, 24 inches is $125, 26 inches is $135, and 28 inches is $145. So it goes in kind of like increments of 10. So yeah, so I just wanted to keep it transparent with you guys. And then the lace frontal, I believe that the owner told me that she had to special order the Brazilian straight frontal. So I'm looking on the website right now to actually verify that. However, if you guys are looking for the Brazilian straight frontal, I believe that you can just contact the owner personally and settle that out. But as I'm looking on the website, Yes, as I look on the website, I do not see the Brazilian straight lace frontal. So I believe they do special orders with those, so you can just contact the owner. Other than that, when I got this hair shipped out to me, it was very quick. I got it within the same week, possibly within a 3-day span. So that gives you guys an idea of how fast the hair got to me. But other than that, I feel like the biggest perks of this hair is the weft construction, how thin and flexible the wefts were, how thick this hair is from root to tip, no straggly ends, no see-through ends, none of that stuff. It's full, it's lustrous, it feels like butter, it feels like silk. Like I'm literally like, do you see it? Do you see it? I'm in love. I really am. But I do not want to keep rambling on and on about this hair. I feel like I have given you guys some very insightful information about this hair in frontal. When it comes to laying my frontal down, you guys know you need that pressing comb. Okay, you need that pressing comb when it comes to laying your frontal down. I believe I showed that in this video as well. I've been recording clips for this wig over the span of this entire week, so I feel like I've included a lot of detailed information for you guys. However, if you feel like I've missed something, definitely don't hesitate to ask me in the comments below. But make sure you follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, because I post a lot of stuff about this hair before it can ever make it to YouTube. So make sure you guys do that. It will be in the description box below. But until then, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. All of the information will be in the description box, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. Okay guys, so when you start this process, you do want to clean your hairline with some rubbing alcohol. I'm using 99% alcohol, and that's just to get rid of any oil or dirt that's on my hairline before I apply the adhesive. I am using the stocking cap method. I did get my stocking cap from my beauty supply store. It was very cheap, like 99 cents, and it comes with 2 stocking caps, and I have another one underneath because my hair is kind of thick and I wanted to make sure my hair was laying all the way down. So now I'm using the black bottle of the Got To Be Glue gel, and I'm just placing it on my hairline and a little bit in front of it on my skin, and I'm using my blow dryer to blow dry it all the way dry. This is a very important step, to make sure you dry it all the way, because you are going to cut the cap like I'm doing right here, and if the actual gel did not dry all the way, your cap is just basically going to pop off of your head. So you want to make sure you're very careful when you're cutting around your edges. And here I am just placing my wig on just to see how it lays on top of the stocking cap, and I did put the stocking cap, I gelled it on a little bit too far on my skin, which is why you see me going back and forth with cutting it. And I'm going back into the gel to lay down some of those fuzzy pieces. But now after I did that, I am adding the Fenty Beauty foundation in 420 on my stocking cap, since my stocking cap was definitely too light for my natural scalp color. And then I'm going in with the Bold Hold Lace Cream with the tail of my rat tail comb. Now on the directions it says to apply a thin layer of the glue onto your hairline, actually to your skin. Let it get transparent and tacky, and then add another layer up to 5 layers. I only did 3 layers, and I know this video is going really fast, but there was a lot of time going in between, you know, me adding these layers. I only did 3, and as you can see, they went from white to clear super fast in the clips. So I only did about 3 since this is my first time using it. So even with only 3 layers, this actually melted the lace into my skin. Like, you can't even tell I'm wearing a lace frontal, like just looking at the middle part. It looks really good, and I really don't ever want to go back to Got To Be Glue gel after this. So this is what it looks like after I freshly finished it. And it is shiny a little bit because that's how it looks while it is still, you know, drying. It isn't all the way dry until it hits the 24-hour mark. That's when they say you can get it wet, but don't wet it before the 24 hours is up, which is the reason why it looks shiny. But all in all, this is the final product of how my hair turned out, and I really love this bold hold. I love this K's Fab Hair Brazilian Straight, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Check the description box for any information that you might be missing, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.